Chosen one, pause. Before you move on, before your attention drifts somewhere else, take a breath and stay here for a moment. Something deeper than curiosity brought you here. The moment your eyes landed on this message, something inside you reacted. Not your thoughts, not your logic, something deeper, something in your spirit recognized that this moment carried weight. You may think you simply clicked on another video, but heaven often works through moments that seem ordinary. There are times when God speaks quietly through Scripture. There are times when He speaks through people. And then there are rare moments when life itself pauses just long enough for you to hear something you were meant to hear. This is one of those moments. You have walked through seasons where you wondered why certain battles followed you longer than they seemed to follow others, why certain doors closed without explanation, why your path often felt heavier than the paths of those around you. But what you thought was random pressure was not random at all. You were being prepared. Chosen one, there is something you need to understand. The journey you have walked has never been invisible. People may have seen only fragments of your story. They saw the surface. They saw the version of you that kept moving forward. But they did not see the quiet moments behind closed doors where your strength was tested the most. God saw those moments. He saw the nights when you stayed awake longer than you wanted to because your mind refused to rest. The nights when your thoughts ran in circles and your heart searched for answers that didn't seem to come. He saw the mornings when you forced yourself to stand up and face another day, even though part of you felt tired of carrying so much responsibility. He saw every prayer you whispered when you felt alone. Sometimes those prayers were words, sometimes they were just sighs, sometimes they were tears, but heaven heard them all. You may have wondered if anyone noticed how hard you were trying. You may have wondered if your faith mattered when life still felt difficult. But nothing about your journey has been overlooked. Every act of patience, every moment of endurance, every decision to keep believing when doubt tried to speak louder, all of it mattered. Even when life felt silent, heaven was not absent. God was watching, guiding, and shaping you through every season you walked through, and the strength you carry today was built in those moments no one else ever saw. Chosen one, there is a reason your path has never looked like everyone else's. Have you ever noticed how certain environments drain you faster than they drain others? How conversations that seem normal to people around you sometimes feel empty or shallow? It is because your life was never meant to follow the same pattern. From the beginning, something inside you has been searching for depth. While others were comfortable staying on the surface, your heart kept asking deeper questions. Questions about purpose, questions about meaning, questions about why certain experiences seemed to shape you more strongly than they shaped others. That awareness did not come by accident. God often prepares people for their calling long before they understand what that calling will be, and preparation usually looks different than people expect. Joseph's preparation looked like betrayal and prison. David's preparation looked like years in the wilderness. Moses' preparation looked like decades of obscurity before he ever led anyone. Preparation is rarely comfortable, but it builds strength that ordinary paths cannot produce. And the reason your life has sometimes felt heavier is because you were being shaped for something that required deeper faith, stronger character, and greater endurance. You were never meant to live a shallow story. Your path was always meant to carry purpose. Chosen one, there were seasons in your life when everything felt uncertain. Plans changed. Doors closed. People you trusted suddenly walked away. At the time, it may have felt confusing. You may have wondered why certain things in your life seemed to fall apart just when you thought they were finally coming together. But those moments were not accidents. They were shaping seasons. God sometimes allows uncomfortable chapters in our lives because those chapters build the strength we will need later. Without pressure, character remains shallow. Without challenges, faith rarely grows deeper. Think about the moments when you felt stretched beyond what felt comfortable, the disappointments that forced you to rethink your direction, the quiet seasons where progress seemed slow and answers seemed distant. Those moments were not empty time. They were building something inside you: patience, discernment, resilience. You were learning how to stand firm even when circumstances were unclear. You were learning how to keep walking forward even when the path was not fully visible. And that kind of strength cannot be taught in easy seasons. It is formed in the moments that test you. Looking back, some of these situations that once felt like setbacks were actually protecting you from paths that were never meant for you. God was not removing things to harm you. He was redirecting your life towards something greater than what you could see at the time. And now, the strength you gained during those seasons is becoming part of the foundation for what comes next. Something is changing around you right now. You may not be able to fully explain it yet, but you feel it. Certain things that once interested you now feel empty. Certain conversations feel shallow. Certain environments feel misaligned. That is not confusion. It is alignment beginning to take place. When God begins guiding someone toward their true purpose, distractions lose their appeal, old patterns fade, and clarity slowly replaces uncertainty. You are entering a season where your focus will become clearer than it has ever been. This next chapter of your life will not look like the last one. You are stepping into a season where direction replaces wandering, where peace replaces constant pressure, where opportunities align more naturally with who you truly are. Doors will open that once seemed impossible. Connections will appear that support your growth instead of draining your energy. And the things that once felt confusing will begin to make sense. Not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because you will be walking in deeper alignment with the purpose God placed inside you. Chosen one, remember this: you are not behind, you are not forgotten, and you are not random. Everything you have walked through has been shaping you into the person required for the next chapter of your life. The struggles did not destroy you. They strengthened you. The delays did not stop you. They prepared you. And now you stand at the beginning of a season where clarity, purpose, and direction will begin to unfold in ways you never expected. Stay close to God, stay grounded in faith, and keep walking forward, because the story God is writing through your life is only beginning.